Hey everyone, I'm Blakely. Once again, I'm here to help you guys make what I like to call macadamia nut fat bombs. Now, fat bombs are just a really quick, delicious way to get in the amount of fat that we need, especially if we're getting our bodies into a state of ketosis. And for this particular recipe, we use 1/3 of a cup of coconut oil. So I'm just gonna dump that out. I had it already measured out. And then we also use a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I'm just going to whisk those two things together. Now I also have 2 tablespoons of Swerve as well as 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. And if you're wondering about Swerve, you could also use, if you have erythritol on hand or xylitol on hand, although sometimes people don't have a good reaction to xylitol. So in this case we're using Swerve. So I just want to mix all of this together until it's nice and smooth. And I'm super excited to try this. So macadamia nuts, they are often associated with like Hawaii, I guess, but they actually originated from Australia, believe it or not. And also 80% of the fat in macadamia nuts is monounsaturated fat, which is really good for your cardiovascular system, and it's good for regulating your blood glucose levels as well. And also another benefit is that they are very low, very, very, very low in omega-6 fatty acids. So that's always a good thing as well. And very high, of course, in omega-3s. I think this is smooth enough, so I'm just going to take our little silicone pan. If you don't have a silicone pan like this that's divided out into individual squares, you could always get just a flat glass pan and pour the whole thing in there and then cut it into different square chunks later on. So I'm just going to pour just a little bit into each one of these little ramekins, probably about 1/4 inch or so up the sides here. I'm trying to get 6 squares out of this, so we'll see what happens. Alright, I think I'm gonna make it. That is perfect. So once I get all the chocolate in to the ramekins here in the silicone mold, set that off to the side. I'm going to place the macadamia nuts, and you can be a little bit more systematic in where you place them, but I don't really care, so I'm just gonna take these. I cut about 12 macadamia nuts in half, and I'm just gonna put them randomly into this chocolate mixture that we have. Alright, trying to make this as even as possible. But it doesn't have to be perfect, and you can play with it. Alright, that one looks lonely. Okay. So, and then after that, you're going to sprinkle just a little bit of salt on top. I just have some pink Himalayan sea salt here that I'm sprinkling on top, just a little bit. You don't need too much. Okay, and now I'm going to put this in the freezer for at least 20 minutes, and once that 20 minutes is over, we can taste test these beauties. Okay, so I have Super Jude here with me, and he's going to taste test our macadamia nut fat bombs. Mr. Jude? There we go. How's it taste? Good. Good? Awesome. Why don't you take that over to your mom and she can try some too. It's awesome.